Ship's log, November 16th, 3302. This is Dr. Bruce Brewson, and I'm not in deep space anymore. I know it's been a while since my last log, and a lot of things happened. First of all, I safely returned to the bubble, which is kind of a wonder for myself, since the condition of my ship was not that good, to say it like this. But hey, I've made it, and I think the most important thing is now to conclude my little trip. I think it was around 24,000 light years, and I've said it I think one or two times in the past, but the rocky planets, they're just boring, and they're the majority, and I think every upcoming deep space explorer should know about this. That you will see lots of them, but nonetheless, every now and then there are really nice exceptions, like these colorful gas giants. Sometimes blue and white, sometimes more brown with ring systems and stuff like this, and sometimes with life, ammonia-based life, water-based life in their upper atmosphere. And this is kind of fascinating, to be honest. But the second best thing, actually, which I found a lot, were high metal content worlds and terraformable high metal content worlds, which, in combination with water worlds, which are also terraformable from time to time, may be a possible place for new colonies, even though some effort has to be put in, since they have to be terraformed. Nonetheless, it's a good start, at least. But of course, the holy grail in deep space exploration are Earth-like worlds. And my mission was to find those, and I had success. Actually, 2 times. And the funny thing is, it was in distance from around 6,000 light years to Earth, so right around the neighborhood. I haven't really expected this. Really thought that the terraformable water worlds would be the best I could get, but hey, yes, I did it. And since it's not so far away, they're good candidates for possible colonies on planets with all the flora and fauna and all that stuff. But for an explorer, it's just awesome. Like, you do the big honk and you see, okay, what's in the system, and then there they are, these blue islands in the black, dark void. Nonetheless, this was nice. This was really nice. And after my return, and after I delivered the data to my professor, he was really happy with the results, actually. Of course, now we can publish this, or at least he can publish this, because after the return, I left science. There are a few reasons for this. First of all, I wanted to spend time with my family, because I was out there for like a few months, and this solitude is not that easy. So friends and of course family was a big part. And when I came back, there was the upcoming conflict between the Federation, where I used to live, and the Empire. And let's say I'm a man of peace, and I didn't like the aggressive politics the Federation had, so I wanted to leave the Federation too. And that was the main reason why I left my job back on Earth. But I didn't leave without a party. It was a nice party, lots of beer and stuff like this, cake, and a nice bonus. And this bonus was the start to my next partial career. And yes, I became a space trucker for a while, but for a good purpose. A good purpose was the construction of the bases between the human-inhabited bubble and Colonia, and it turned out to be a very good success. Like 6, I think 6 was the main target, or the big goal, and 6 stations are created right now, or under construction right now. And the bonus from that job, that made it possible to buy a bigger ship, and with the possibility to do so, I had to think what to do now. And Hutton Orbital, like the most lonely place in inhabited space, it became home for me for a while, to just rest and think and be lonely without being completely lonely. And after a while I made up my mind, and I think Colonia is the place to be. At least that's where I want to go. Back into deep space, but now with a goal, with a target location. But before I start, I'll invest the money in a new anaconda, and now I'm just doing a bit of tourism, since the jump range of this ship is just awesome. With the Asp I had like 32 light years, now with the anaconda I have around 50, and the tourists actually like this. Just a quick trip around the neighborhood, like 2,000-3,000 light years. I can see some nice places, they can see some nice places, and yeah, as a secondary effect, I do make some good money with this to further spend on the anaconda and to have a bit of reserves. And then finally, I don't know quite when to be exact, but finally Colonia is, as I said, is the target. And I will go there definitely. I want to see the new bubble, talk with the guys there, help building up this place for humanity, and hopefully to live there in peace. And the aliens now. Whoa, this can be very interesting. Oh, wait a second. Yes? Oh, okay. My guest on the ship is kind of anxious to to continue his journey home. So I'll end this log for now. Goodbye, my dear ship's log. This is Dr. Bruce Brewson.